Papa's here once again, and today I got one special episode in the series called "Will Mageblood Make This a Better Build?" Called Mageblood Build Number One. A couple weeks ago, I was playing around in the Path of Exile universe, and I happened to discover a gentleman called Nameless Seer who happened to have a mage blood. And you know what? I decided to treat myself. I decided to make a build around it. This kind of reminded me of a build I did when I first started making these videos. I made a original sin build with Winter Orb. This time around, I don't have 10 mirrors or whatever original sin is, and I decided to, hey, with the new ascendancy, similar to the Pathfinder Spark build, Poison, that I made earlier this league, I was like, can I remake Winter Orb Poison, have good time with it, have fun with it, still be defensive, still be good, and utilize the Mage Blood heavy belt? And the answer is yes, I did make one. Is this the most efficient? Probably not, but again, just one of my own builds. I had a lot of these items laying around and decided, why not? Let's see if this is indeed fun. And it turns out, yes, it is fun. The biggest thing for me is obviously the movement speed from, the Quicksilver, and then the explicit affix from one of the flasks that grants more movement speed. So more movement speed feels absolutely wonderful, of course. If you don't have Mage Blood, you can still make this build. You just have to work on them resistances a lot more than I did. So no worries. Still make this build. It's fairly cheap, especially this late into the league. So if you like what you see, make it. Build it. Have fun with it. Let's go over the gear. Alright. So this is the gear section. First of all, you will want to get a Oscillating Scepter, craft it yourself perhaps, or buy one that's well rolled with chaos damage over time, regular damage over time, cast speed, cold damage, you name it, grab it. Okay? The Elemental Overload adds a ton of damage. We could obviously path to it, but it's like, I don't know, 7, 10 points, something like that. So if you have the points to spare, you could just grab yourself wands. Wands will, I think, in general, be much, much better and much cheaper, but you're going to have to sacrifice many points to get that Elemental Overload because it adds a lot of damage. We have, once again, Circle of Nostalgia, just buffage of the Herald of Agony, so we have better chance of poison. We snagged a +4, that's right, +4 to the Winter Orb, so that's why our Winter Orb, where is it? It's level 24. We have the Infused Channeling in there as well for a little bit of damage and damage reduction. We have Betrayal. Again, if you're playing a Chaos build, you have to play one of these. Maybe instead of grabbing the Circle of Nostalgia, you can grab yourself a second one. That way you have almost 100% chance to inflict an additional poison, which obviously adds a ton of DPS. This is just a whatever. I grabbed some Energy Shield boots because I wanted to utilize Energy Shield as much as possible because we do in fact have the Eldritch Battery enabled. So we're spending Energy Shield, so we want that recharge rate up to be fairly high so we can cast as much as we can. You probably don't need the Impossible Escape Jewel. I mean, you can just pass sacrificing 3 points here, so this might be a bit of a waste if you have a very good jewel to grab. Something like your cold damage, damage with poison, multi, and life. Wow. What a... Oh my god, I got 2 of them. That's crazy. Yeah. So something like this would be probably best bang for your buck. And then, yeah, make sure you have the Sinner Saint, of course, cold damage converted to chaos. Then we also have the Fullborn Green Nightmare Jewel. And then self-crafted Blizzard Crown Helmet that adds physical damage from hits taken as fire. So we do have quite a bit of physical damage converted to fire damage. So that's why our physical damage reduction is fairly good. We also have the Arctic Armor and a sand stance in the blood and stone. What is this called? In the flesh and stone. Sorry. It's been a minute, yeah, as you can tell. Yeah. We do have the 2 Cursi over here, so we do Temporal Chains and Despair on hit with the gloves. Now, one thing to note is that if you don't have Progenesis, or if you find yourself taking too much damage from small hits and there's no good way to recoup or regenerate or whatever, you could just throw on a internal life flask and just spam it like you would normal build, just to kind of recoup some life. Maybe getting some life leech might be good on spell, or I'm not really sure. That's something that I really should have worked on a little bit more, but overall I'm pretty happy with this build and how it turned out. Yeah, questions, concerns, statements, let me know in the comments below. Alright, I'll see you next time in another beautiful build.